On this episode of America's Forests, we journey to South Carolina. The forests here are rich with history, tales that begin with the freeing of the slaves at the end of the Civil War.
When asked as an enslaved person, what do you want if you're set free? He said land.
Across the state, African-American landowners are turning lands that they've inherited into productive, profitable tree farms.
We have about 6 stands, so we have a lot of work to do.
The result is a stronger community and a stronger economy.
These landowners can unearth the potential in their land and make it work for them.
Trees are paving the way for a bright future.
It's been the best thing that has ever happened to me.
It's good to be a tree farmer.
That's good to be a tree farmer. All right, man.
Join me as I get to do 2 of my favorite things: play music and plant trees. Perfect. Woo, you're a good tree planter. Hi, I'm Chuck Lavelle. You know, in addition to my beautiful family, there's 2 things in my life that I have a special interest in and love for: music and trees. My wife, Rose Lane, and I own and manage our own forest land right here in Georgia, Shoreline Plantation. We grow southern yellow pine as well as other species here. And you know, as I get to travel the world with the Rolling Stones or some of the other artists that I'm so privileged to work with, I get to meet all kind of folks that also have a passion and love for trees, forests, and the outdoors. And now I get to share their stories with you. So join me as we journey through America's forests.
Yes, I'm going back down in South Carolina, going down there to stay.
Welcome to the low country of South Carolina. These forests are filled with beautiful longleaf and loblolly pines, but they're not just wonders of nature, because you see, they connect the land to the people, to their past, to their present, and to the future.
My name is Joseph Hamilton, and most people call me Joe. We're here in Colleton County, Green Pond, South Carolina. I grew up here. I am a country boy in the sense that I love the soil. I love the trees, the openness. What I love about being a tree farmer is the sustainability. It produces, and it is a product that not only I can use, but all American and all people can use.
Becoming a tree farmer is a dream that I can certainly relate to. But for Joe, the journey was filled with legal obstacles.
I knew my family had ownership of this fairly large tract of land. I just did not know whether we had paperwork to show ownership of it.
Oftentimes, inherited land is passed down from generation to generation without a will or without legal proceedings. And because of that, some families have had to fight in the courts for years to prove that their land is legally and rightfully theirs. For Joe, the first step of proving ownership led to the Colleton County Registry of Deeds, where land records go back to just after the Civil War. All right, so where's this book you were telling me about?
All of these just records of deeds and whatnot. But here's my book that I'm telling you about. This is the book.
Wow, look at all this.
Yeah.
Joe, you've done a tremendous amount of research into your family history, so tell me about it.
Well, you know, I was still working with the Department of Defense, and I realized that We were living on heirs' property, and something had to be done because with heirs' property, it's for lack of a better description, it's a quagmire.
Heirs property, according to us at the Center for Heirs Property Preservation, is land that has been passed down without a will, or the loved ones of the deceased individual did not probate their estate within the time allotted by state law. And therefore, the heirs end up owning the land jointly. It's like shares in a corporation. They don't own a piece of the land, they own a share.